Welcome to Movie Story Short, where we summarize the most epic stories in just a few minutes. Today, we dive into the thrilling world of House of the Dragon. This tale of ambition, betrayal, and war will keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't forget to stay until the end of this summary, and let's jump right in. House of the Dragon is a prequel to Game of Thrones, set nearly 200 years before the events of the original series. It centers on the reign of House Targaryen, exploring the political intrigue and internal strife that ultimately lead to the Targaryen Civil War, known as the Dance of the Dragons. The story begins during the reign of King Viserys I Targaryen, whose decisions spark a conflict that will change the fate of Westeros forever. The rise of King Viserys I Targaryen. King Viserys I is chosen as the ruler of the Seven Kingdoms over his cousin, Princess Rhaenys, despite her strong claim. This decision sets a precedent that males are favored over females in the line of succession. Viserys is portrayed as a kind and well-meaning king, but his inability to make firm decisions becomes a source of turmoil. As Viserys struggles to secure his legacy, tragedy strikes his family. His wife, Queen Aemma, dies during childbirth, leaving him without a male heir. In his grief, Viserys names his daughter, Princess Rhaenyra, as his successor. This decision is monumental because it breaks the tradition of male preference in the Targaryen line, setting the stage for future conflict. A new queen and rising tensions. Viserys remarries Alicent Hightower, the daughter of his hand, Otto Hightower. This union produces several children, including Prince Aegon, who becomes a rival claimant to the throne. Alicent and Rhaenyra, once close friends, grow into bitter adversaries as they each fight for their children's future. The court splits into two factions, the Greens, who support Alicent and her son Aegon, and the Blacks, who stand behind Rhaenyra. Otto Hightower, a cunning and ambitious figure, works tirelessly to position Aegon as the rightful heir, creating a rift that grows deeper over time. Rhaenyra's struggles. Rhaenyra faces constant scrutiny and challenges as the first woman named heir to the Iron Throne. Her personal life becomes a point of contention, especially her relationship with Ser Criston Cole, a member of the Kingsguard. Their falling out leads to a lifelong enmity, with Criston aligning himself with the Greens. Rhaenyra later marries Laenor Velaryon, a strategic union meant to strengthen her claim to the throne. However, rumors about the legitimacy of her children cast doubt on her line. These rumors are fueled by her secret relationship with Ser Harwin Strong, further complicating her position. The Seeds of War. As King Viserys grows older, his health deteriorates, and the kingdom braces for his inevitable death. Tensions between the Greens and the Blacks escalate, with both sides preparing for a potential conflict. The dragons, symbols of Targaryen power, become key assets, as each faction seeks to outnumber the other in these mighty creatures. Daemon Targaryen, Viserys' brother, emerges as a pivotal figure. Though unpredictable and often violent, Daemon aligns with Rhaenyra, becoming her second husband after Laenor's death. Their union strengthens the Blacks' position, but it also intensifies the animosity between the factions. The death of King Viserys. When King Viserys finally passes away, chaos erupts. The Greens seize the opportunity to crown Aegon II as king, bypassing Rhaenyra entirely. Alicent and Otto orchestrate a coup, and Aegon's coronation is held in secret. However, Rhaenyra is not one to back down. From her base on Dragonstone, she declares herself the rightful queen and begins to gather support. The Dance of the Dragons. The Targaryen Civil War, known as the Dance of the Dragons, begins. This brutal conflict sees family members turn against one another, with devastating consequences for all involved. Dragons clash in the skies, castles are besieged, and alliances are forged and broken. The war is marked by betrayal and tragedy. Key battles like the storming of Harrenhal and the clash at the God's Eye leave a trail of destruction. Rhaenyra suffers significant losses, including the deaths of her children, which fuel her desire for revenge. The downfall of Rhaenyra. Despite her efforts, Rhaenyra's position weakens over time. The Greens gain the upper hand, and Rhaenyra is forced to flee King's Landing. Her downfall is swift and brutal. In a final act of betrayal, she is captured and fed to Aegon's dragon, Sunfire, ending her claim to the throne. The legacy of the dance. The Dance of the Dragons leaves the Targaryen dynasty in ruins. Many dragons are killed during the war, and the family's once unassailable power is significantly diminished. The Civil War also sows the seeds for future rebellions and sets the stage for the eventual downfall of House Targaryen. And here we end the movie. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Stay tuned for more exciting summaries on Movie Story Short, where we bring you the best stories in just a few minutes.